Hello friends, in the last video we have discussed that what is Java, what are the principle of OOPS that Java follows, what is object, what is class and what are tokens. In this video we will be discussing one of the token, that is variables. If you have not watched the previous video, the link is given in the description box. You can go and check it out. Let's get started. How to store any value. Suppose you are given water and you have to store in it. Where will you store? In a water bottle. So here you will be storing water in a water bottle. In the similar way, in any programming language, for storing some value we are having variables. We will be using variables. These variables stores values and executes our program. Before starting with variables, let us have some knowledge of data types. Data types in Java are of two types, that is primitive and non-primitive. Primitive is divided into two parts, that is Boolean and numeric. Boolean is having Boolean, which is used to store two values, that is either true or false. It's a conditional variable where you can store any two values, that is true or false. Now char is used to store any character, any alphabet. For example, A, B, 7. If I want to store any number in it, so we have to enclose anything which is enclosed in single quotes is a character. You can store any number but enclose it in single quotes, so it will be considered as char or character. Now integral value, they are divided into two parts, that is integers and floating points. Integers are divided into four parts, that is byte, short, int, long, and floating points are divided into two parts, that is float and double. Byte, these all variables are used for storing whole numbers or whole numbers in positive and the numbers that are in negative side. So these variables are used to store the numbers. These variables are used to store any decimal numbers. Suppose I am writing as 0.5. So I have to use the variable, any variable I can use. Suppose x, variable x is equal to 0.5. I have to use one of the data types, that is float or double. I can use any. I'll be using double. Double x is equal to 0.5. We can't store or we can't write it as int x equal to 0.5 because int stores only numbers, not decimal points. Non-primitive are user defined data types, that are strings, arrays and etc. So now you have got idea of data types. Now we are having four data types that are storing the same thing, that is numbers or integers. Four variables that are storing the numbers, two that are storing the decimals, and one that is storing characters, another either true or false. If you write byte x, so by default the value of the variable x would be 0. If I write short x, so the value would be 0. Int x 0, long x 0. So the default values of byte, short, int and long is 0, but the size is different. Byte, it requires 1 byte of space, short 2 byte of space, int 4 bytes of space, long 8 bytes of space. Its type is integral value, that is it stores integers. These 4 integers, these 2 floating points, character and true or false. The default value of float is 0.0 f, 0.0 f, and double is 0.0 d, 0.0 d. The size of float data type is 4 bytes. The size of double data type is 8 bytes. The default value of char is \u0000 within single quotes. It means \u 4 times 0. This is the default value of char data type and its size is 2 bytes. Boolean, the default value of boolean is false and it is of 1 byte. Now, what are the non-primitive data types? Non-primitive data types are strings, arrays, objects, classes and interfaces. We have learned these two and these three we will be learning in further time period. Now, we learned that we are having 4 data types that are storing the same values. We can use only one data type, that's no problem, but why these 4? Because every data type has its own range. Within that range we can store any number. Suppose byte is having a range of -2 to the power 7 to -2 to the power, it's not minus, it is +2 to the power 7 minus 1. That means from -128 to +127. That means I can store any number from -128 to 127 in the data type byte. In the similar way, the ranges of all these data types are given here. We can store accordingly. Now, what are variables? These are the values which change during the execution of the program. These are the values which changes during the execution of a program. For example, int a. Here, int is the data type and a is the variable. Here a is the variable which can accept any value at runtime. During the execution of the program, the variable a can have any value. Here is the syntax to declare the variable. First, you should mention the data type, that is it could be anything: short, byte, int, long, double, boolean, char, anything, and then the variable name. Example, int, it is the data type, and a, this is the variable. Now syntax to declare and initialize the variable. Initialize means giving value. Data type, variable name is equal to value, and then semicolon. Data type is int, a is the variable name and 5 is the value. Int a equal to 5. This is the method to declare any variables.